Margaret's Legacy keen on a good start here, and away they go for the close brothers Adonis Juvenile Hurdle, this Grade 2 race. French raider Margaret's Legacy on the outside, the white face and the yellow jacket, but Casalupi away to a good start as well, and Soldier on parade between them as they go towards the first flight, tracking them on the inside. There's a slight error by Honor d'Argent, and he's just passed by Tritonic, who's taking a good hold on the inside. As they settle down now, Marta de Mott is wider amongst the leading four as well. Let's watch them take the next. Again, Honor d'Argent wasn't that as fluent as his jockey would have liked there. Chester Williams just trying to settle him down. At this stage, Mr. Sister has been taken off his feet in the green and pink colours as Margaret's Legacy leads them past the grandstand. Racing in second on the rail then is Casalupi. He's tracked by his Ascot Conqueror Tritonic. Just ahead of him in the cheek pieces there, Soldier on parade. Wider out then to Marta de Mott, the only filly in the race. That's in the dark blue colours. Followed then by John Locke in the red and pink of Sullivan Bloodstock, Harry Skelton. Then comes Paso Doble, Harry Cobden in the white cap, the dark blue jacket. Followed then by Honor d'Argent, who was so unlucky here last time out, who took that. There was a mistake there by Paso Doble towards the back. And last of all still is Mr. Sister. So racing up towards the fourth flight as they continue away from us. Margaret's Legacy measured that well, but not getting exactly an uncontested lead because right behind him is Soldier on parade and getting a touch closer as well. Casalupi's been right up there from the start too, and wider up then to Marta de Mott, who's racing in a share of third place. Just behind them, the red colours of John Locke, with the favourite Tritonic getting a good lead into the race for Adrian Heskin in the maroon sleeves on the inside there. Followed by Honor d'Argent. Paso Doble's last but one, and Mr. Sister whips them in as they head down the back straight here towards the fifth and sixth flights. Margaret's Legacy, 2 wins at Cannes-sur-Mer on pretty deep ground, measured that nicely. Took it by about a length then, shaken up now, Soldier on parade, just off the bridle slightly there. Casalupi is just edging a touch closer. Marta de Mott's being ridden as well, getting closer Tritonic, together with John Locke, who's taking a good interest in this on his debut. And then Honor d'Argent waited with 3 or 4 lengths away. Paso Doble not getting into it just yet, Paso Doble, and then Mr. Sister in last place. So the race really on now then as they took that third last flight. And there's a group of 5 of them now who've gone clear. Soldier on parade is amongst them, but he's being ridden. The other 4 travelling strongly. Casalupi drawing alongside Margaret's Legacy. Tritonic is tracking the pair of them on the inside with John Locke on his outer, just shading in for third. Now they've kicked clear these 4 now as Soldier on parade feels the pinch. They're coming down towards the home straight. Then 2 flights left to go in the close brothers Adonis Juvenile Hurdle, and Casalupi is making his bid for glory, and he picks up by 2 lengths, and now Tritonic moves up into second place from John Locke. It's almost a repeat of Ascot here. Up towards the second last, Casalupi and Tritonic, they both flattened that second last flight, but Tritonic's momentum has got him to the front already as they approach the final hurdle, and Tritonic being held together by Adrian Heskin as he races up to the final flight here, and he's clear by 3 lengths. A tired looking jump by Casalupi in second, and Tritonic is going to extend his advantage over his old rival and runs home a ready winner of this Grade 2. He looks really smart. Tritonic, it's all too easy for him. Casalupi in second. A good run by Paso Doble, who stayed on well for third, and back in fourth, John Locke.
The close brothers Adonis Hurdles went away once again at Fallon King. Tritonic, well done, that was fantastic.
Very enjoyed watching that. Relief, really.
And for a horse only having a second run over hurdles, it's a totally different discipline. I thought Adrian, the way the race panned out, he'd have learned plenty down the inside, slightly outpaced the 4 out.
Not so much when he's outpaced, he just sort of goes to sleep and he's very relaxed. But as soon as, one little squeeze and he's straight back on the bridle again. And, it was always the plan to try and get 2 runs into him before, if he was going to be a Triumph horse. And after Ascot went well, we were always coming here. And he's sure, as you say, to have learned plenty again.
I mean, you imagine your Ascots, your new tracks at Cheltenham's would lend itself better to him than the sharp, drying ground that Kempton is.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Ascot looked all about stamina, but he's got some very good mile and a quarter form. He wasn't just a stayer on the flat, so he maybe looks a little bit slow because he sort of does tend to drift off to sleep.
It's a great attitude.
It's a wonderful attitude.
He
Yeah,
he didn't look slow from 2 out the line when he powered clear from a good field.
Yeah, and hit the line well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Straight to Cheltenham.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah. And we always compare and contrast. Penzance won this before going on, obviously, to Cheltenham. Catch it. You've been strong over the years. How does he compare to them two?
Well, he's obviously much the best of them on the flat ratings, and we've trained him totally different. I mean, he was gelded at the end of last summer, had 6 weeks on the field. He was only just ready to start back at Ascot. So whereas most of the others started much earlier than him, you know. So yeah, as I said, he's certainly the highest class one we've sent jumping.